face, he replied, say you made for this. I seen the car, wanted, then I went and paid for it. Cash, cash, hit the take care, I hit the race, hit the dash, dash. That's when they came for me on Twitter with the backlash. Cardi B is so problematic, it's the hashtag. I can't believe they wanna see me lose that bad. They talking junk and they think these hoes mad trash.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and I'm here with a new video. I've been trying to put out a climb tutorial, but I haven't had the time, and I wanted to do a climb tutorial on lighter skin. So let's jump right into the video. I'm starting off with the brows. I'm filling in her brows with the Absolute New York brow pencil in the shade Smoke. And she already has pretty full black eyebrows, so I'm not going to be doing too much, but filling in the areas that are needed to be filled in. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now that we have all of the areas of the brow filled in where they need it to be, I'm taking my Morphe brush. I'll have all the brushes that I use linked down in the description box, but I'm taking my Morphe brush and the Maybelline Fit Me concealer to carve out her brows underneath and on top. Now that I have the brows carved out, I like to take my Real Techniques brush and blend this down, bring the concealer down, and pat it down so I have a nice smooth base. Now for this brow, I kind of just wanted to explain how I actually carve the brows out. I start from the middle and work my way to the front, following the natural shape of the client's brow. I just kind of work my way to getting the straight line underneath of her natural brow shape. I'm using shade 20 of the Maybelline Fit Me to carve out the top of her brow also. Now for the fun part, what we've all been waiting for. I'm taking the bottom shade Love Struck and packing that onto the bottom. It will really into her crease. To blend out Love Struck, I'm taking Obsession and basically just applying that above the crease just slightly because we'll need another color on top. So I'm taking this one to blend out Love Struck.
You've never seen rock.
So now I'm popping Fling right on top of Obsession to blend out Obsession, and so there's no harsh lines and it all looks nice and clean. To further diffuse Fling, I'm taking a more fluffier brush from Morphe and I'm just blending out Fling. I'm not blending out any other colors but Fling just to diffuse it. Now I'm going back in with all of my colors because I lost some pigment during all of that blending. So now I'm going back in with Obsession in the crease, and then I'll go back in with Fling, not Fling but Love Struck, and just reapply all of those and blend them back out. So yes, this is a lengthy process. To cut the crease, I'm taking the Pillowy Shade 0, which is just a white base. You can use any concealer, it doesn't have to be white, but I'm just cutting the crease. I had her to open her eyes so I could see where I wanted to place the base, and I'm keeping the shape as round as possible. This is a semi-cut crease, but I'm still keeping it round. So I switched brushes just to make sure I had it pretty sharp because the other brush was a little big. It wasn't big, but it was just big for me trying to make sure the crease was perfect. It was a perfect cut, you know. But I switched brushes, nothing too spectacular or crazy. But if you have trouble with making your line straight, just use a smaller brush. I would suggest. So now I'm about to start putting shadows on the lid. So I like to take another brush, usually the brush I use to blend out the concealer around the eyes, just to tap off any extra product that may be left on the lids. So when I apply my shadows, it's not cracking and it's not just a hot mess. So you want a clean base that's really just flat. You don't want any wetness on the lid because it will, mess up your shadows that you will put on the lid. Okay, so like I said, this was a semi-cut crease, so I'm going back and to make sure that the concealer, the cut is not harsh and everything is blended out. So I'm taking the darkest shade, which was Obsession, I believe, and I'm taking that on the outer corner to blend into the concealer to make that semi-cut crease. Honestly, it's all the same thing. You just go in order, backwards, forward, whatever. So I'm going back into Love Struck. I think that was the second color. So I took Love Struck and applied it right before Obsession, and then I'm just blending that in. So it's just all connected and it looks harsh and it's it's got a nice gradient effect. And so then I'll take a white base shade. I use the one from the Anastasia Sultry palette to apply to the lids to give her a nice natural white base. For primer, I honestly do not remember what I used, but I believe it had to be the Smashbox primer. Yes, I'm most certain that I used the Smashbox primer because it's either that or Milk and Magnesia, and so yeah. Now I'm just applying her lashes. I use tweezers. I do not use my hands because of reasons that I just really want it placed right there. And I can use my hands on me, but for my clients, I always use tweezers. I just wanted to add that I do cut my lashes for my clients if I see that their eyes aren't as big, and because it's not pleasing to your work, it's not pleasing to their eyes for a longer lash band to be on such small eyes. So now I'm just taking the CoverGirl liner. It's a matte liner actually, and I'm just applying a thin line, nothing too crazy. For foundation, I'm taking this Neutrogena foundation. I believe it's the shade Honey, but I'm just applying this all over. Honestly, every time I get a client with freckles, I hate to cover them up because I just think freckles are so cute. But I'm taking this foundation, and then after the foundation, I'll be taking the same concealer that I used around the brows. Here I'm adding the MAC Prolonged Wear Concealer in NC30, I think, because I wanted this to be a little bit more full coverage. So I added some more concealer underneath the eyes and nose and or just the eyes maybe. Okay, so yeah, I added the MAC concealer on top. To add some warmth and color to her face, I'm taking the black oval foundation stick around the perimeters of her face and her her cheekbones to contour her face and just add some color back. To set underneath her eyes, I took the RCMA No Color Powder. I had just ordered the Crayon Cases setting powders, and I really wanted to use those, but they hadn't came in yet. And looking back at this video, I wish they would have. But I'm just taking the No Color Powder, and then I dust it off with my foundation brush. And that's pretty much it with the setting powder. To set her contour, I took a Benefit bronzer and applied it to everywhere I applied her contour, basically. To set the whole face, I'm taking 2 sprays, one Anastasia and the other one is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. For highlighter, I use 3 different highlighters, or maybe 2. I use the Wet n Wild highlighter, the Juvia's Place highlighter, and I believe I use an eyeshadow as a highlighter, if I'm not mistaken. So we're back from our little break from working with the eyes. Now I'm applying eyeliner from Maybelline. It's the gel liner in black or Noir. And so then after the eyeliner, I'm just taking those 3 shades, Love Struck, Obsession, and Fling, and applying those to the bottom lash line. So now for lashes, I took this L'Oreal primer. It's a lash primer, and I applied it to her lashes and let it dry a little bit. And then I took the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. It comes in a pink bottle. I think that's what it's called. But I took that and applied it to her lashes because I wanted this look to be pretty out there, natural, dramatic type glam, really soft and pretty, but at the same time kind of dramatic. So after I done that, I should have put my glitter on first before the mascara, but I'm just taking some glitter from Baddie Cosmetics and applying it to the lash line. Okay, so I forgot this step. So I took this purple shimmer, which you really can't see it on camera, but in person it was pretty. I took this purple shimmer and put it in the inner corner, and then after this I used my dual lash glue to put underneath the lash line to apply her glitter. Okay, sis, watch this. Oh, y'all see that glow? I see. Okay, so now for the lips, I'm taking this ColourPop lip pencil. I'm not sure at all what this shade is, but it will be in the description box. I'm just taking this to line her lips. And so next, I usually take my NYX Butter Gloss and the Maybelline Super Ink lipstick, which is just the nude color because that's usually my go-to. So I take those two and apply to the lips. Okay, so this is the final look, and I absolutely loved it. It just came together so great. Like, honestly, like, just watch. Oh, okay, sis. This is my all-time favorite. So thank you guys for watching. Please continue to come back, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to tap the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos.